What's up, guys? Final trade recap of the week. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. So I haven't looked at ES at all today. So I couldn't tell you what happened on ES. Warning for the video: my Wi-Fi or my hotspot really slow. So bear with this video, please. Bear with. But I haven't looked at ES today, so I couldn't tell you what happened or how price moved up, I guess. We'll jump onto NQ because that's what we traded on. So 4 hourly, obviously was. If you can hear my brother, sorry, he's outside. Apologies. 4 hour. We're actually bearish. I didn't know that. Oh no, sorry, that was yesterday. We were bullish. This candle closed in the early hours of the morning, and that closed above the most recent high. Yeah, We were bullish on the 4 hourly, which means we're looking for 1 minute shorts, overall longs. Now, if our high time frame points of interest get hit pre-market, we're looking for longs, and that is what happened. We had, go to this super quickly. We had this 4 hour imbalance and this 4 hour imbalance all hit pre-market. So that's just like longs only. We don't need to go down to we don't need to take a short down to high time frame points of interest before we can move higher, because those high time frame points of interest have been hit. So this was actually NFP. It was an NFP sweep because we had non-farm employment change today, which came out bearish, but we didn't take it into account really. So NFP came down, swept out hourly lows, and filled out both 4 hour imbalances that we had. And then from there, quick one thing. So today I was on a private-ish sailboat boat trip, and I'd been swimming all day, been jumping off the boat all day, normal stuff for an 18-year-old kid on a boat. And I was exhausted. So at 3 o'clock my time, bear in mind, market opens at 4:30, I have a little snooze. I then get woken up at 4:35, so 5 minutes after market open, because there's a big wave. Splashed me in the face. So I actually missed pre-market analysis and I missed market open. So this was all done so quickly. I saw those 2 4 hour imbalances get hit by NFP. So I was like, yeah, we'll look for longs here. When this eventually loads, which it doesn't want. There we go. Boom. So NFP, look at that. Oh, sorry. Oh no, we've got to load back onto the 4 hour to explain these red lines. Oh. Right, these red lines. So we drew our fib retracement tool from this low. Oh my god. From this low up to this high pre-market, and we see we had already, NFP came down into these key retracement levels and equilibrium of the range anyway. And because we are currently at all-time highs, these are targets, these 3 red lines, and this one, and that one, but whatever. The fib settings, there you go. Excellent for taking profits. Well, excellent for take profits at all-time highs. So low to the high, these levels, these red lines are targets for the day. Back on the 1 minute. Yay! Right, take me to today at 9:30. Can't be bothered to scroll. you know what? I'm not very clever today. I'm in New York time on my chart. Forgive me. There we go. So, NFP happened. Yes, we already hit this red line. I don't care. We came down, filled in this imbalance even more, swept out lows, blah de blah de blah, came into that big equilibrium range. Here's equilibrium. Came into that perfectly, whatever you want to say. And then, as I missed the first 5 minutes of market open, we probably missed our excellent entry, which would have been here. So we had this 1 minute imbalance. Just line that up properly because I did it on my phone. We had this 1 minute imbalance. We broke structure before market opened, whatever you want to say. And we came right down into this 1 minute imbalance and 1 minute equilibrium and got a reaction out of there. That is where we would have entered our first trade with our stops 20 ticks below and our target, that red line. That would have been our trade if we was awake for it to happen. That was finished at 9:38, so I just woken up at that point. So that trade off the charts. And then I'm like, oh, damn it, whatever. I still want to trade. I still want to take a trade today because I was on a boat still and it would be cool to trade on a boat. So we scaled out to the 5 minute. It's going to be such a shit video. We scaled out to the 5 minute time frame and we hit this 5 minute. Oh my God. There we go. 5 minute imbalance. And 5 minute equilibrium from the low on the 5 minute to the high on the 5 minute. There we go. We come down, we fill in that 5 minute imbalance, come into 5 minute equilibrium, jump onto the 1 minute. There we go. Jumped, as I say. Jumped onto the 1 minute, and we can get rid of this, we're going to get into this. This is the 5 minute imbalance. This bearish 1 minute imbalance. We come up, we invalidate it straight away on this candle close, and then because I was on my phone, remember, it's on my phone, so when I go to fill my position, it takes the chart away, which actually benefited us today because I would have entered here off this candle close, but we got our fill there on that black move down again. There. Our stops were, I hope I got this in right, yes. Quite large. Too large. 89. Our stops only needed to be there, that big. For some reason, I think I know what I did. I set them 20 below. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, I set them 20 ticks below this imbalance, the bullish one that I deleted, which actually is quite sensible because it could have retraced down to there. But we invalidated that imbalance, we enter there, we target just these highs. Again, I was really late, so I didn't want to target something ridiculous. We could have targeted that red line that had not been hit yet, I don't believe, from NFP. No, we could have targeted that red line. We could have targeted this red line for a 3.1. And eventually, it does win. But we targeted those highs because we were just on the charts late. And I had just woken up. I was so tired. I had just woken up. And we took this trade, and it was a winner. So no complaints. We could have done a lot better. We could have got up in time and took this trade up to the red line. Bing bang bosh. But we didn't. So that's a shitty RR, 1.08. Pretty bad RR, but cannot complain with the trade. Yes, I would have liked to target that red line. I regret not targeting that red line because it would have hit a minute later. Much better risk to reward, 1.66. But we didn't. And that's something we can learn for today. I feel like I've been quite reserved on my targets this week. Quite reserved. Either way, this week has been one of our best weeks because we started this week on 103,454 and we're now on 105,469, which means we have made this week $2,000. And we never even risked that much percentage, to be honest. So we risked just over 0.5% there, 0.5%, 0.5%, 0.5%. The one that we lost, we risked quite a lot. So this is a realistic week. That is a realistic week on a 50k top step funded account, which is what I'm going to be going for soon. And the profit target is 3k. So this week, on a top step funded, taking these trades would have put us in a pretty strong position, which is quite confident. But again, demo account, not real emotions, and whatever else you want to say. Because a funded account, I have done a funded account before on Forex, on GPP, JPY, and I behaved so much differently, ridiculously differently, and it did not go well. So I'm going to take those lessons that I learned from the GJ demo account, put that into when I do a top step funded account, along with what I've learned this week and how I've performed this week. It's all starting to fit together, ladies and gentlemen. It is all starting to piece itself together. But even if we take a top step funded account and we fuck it up, I have only been trading since I started bootcamp day 1 on the 20th of April, and it's now the 5th of July. 5th of July. So that's just over 2 months. So I don't care what happens. I don't care. I couldn't care. But I'm just really excited. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not watching any more videos. I'm not learning anything new. I don't feel like I need to learn anything new. I feel like I'm just smacking it out, day in and day out. So that's the trade recap. No trade on Monday, because I will be on a plane, flying back home. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm at home. No trades Thursday because I'm away again for an entire week, and I'm going to have that week off. Well, you'll have market recaps, but I'm going to have a week off from actually live trading because market opens at 12:30. I'm away with my girlfriend, and I don't think she'd appreciate me being on the bar charts, as she calls it, all week. So, week off. Whether I do a market recap at the end when I get back home and I go through every single day in one big video, or I do market recap while I'm away, I don't know. But that's a trade recap and weekly kind of overview. I will see you all in the next one.